Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, Cunningham. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Complete.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Duron Harmon on the tackle.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Kamara off the draw. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Lions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. DeForest Buckner breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions, nothing.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. That's complete. Right around the end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Cunningham. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Cunningham's pass.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
He was taken.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup.
Now a 1st down throw. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys have taken the lead.
He is good.
And he knocks it through.
The score. Visitors 14. Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. And McCaffrey, 59 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, they'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 37 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So pick up at 6.
On 2nd down at 4. Stafford, and it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
For Vernon Davis, incomplete. He was covered.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'd be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10. At their
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
27-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The 23-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They run again with Peterson. And he's got some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 23-yard run. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now, they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Visitors.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
By Darius Slay.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And this will be a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Stafford here coming off his pick six. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
31-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's off the mark, incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Should take it on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10-yard line.
Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now it's Stafford. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with time running out. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That will tie the game. 28 all.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll roll them out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And right over on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20. Result is
on 1st and 10, Cunningham. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
Lions 28.
Partner, a great game that we got.